Hi there, my name's Barry Gardner and welcome to this short video about mastering hip-hop music. As far as hip-hop goes, I started listening to hip-hop on pirate radio stations in London, which is where I grew up. I can remember some of the stations. There was LWR, Kiss FM, Starpoint Radio, etc, etc. I also used to listen to Mike Allen, who was on Capital Radio, and of course Tim Westwood. And the first 12-inch record that I bought was Boogie Down Bronx by Man Parrish. That was shortly followed by the first album, which was Electro One. And then I think my taste changed slightly as time went on, and I purchased Big Daddy Kane's album, Ain't No Half Steppin', and of course Public Enemy. So there's my short potted history of hip hop music listening. So as a sound engineer, as a mastering engineer, I've got 20 years experience as an audio engineer, and 10 of those were obtained by being the head engineer of an audio production company based in London. And for the last 10 years, the last decade, operating Safe and Sound Mastering, which is a dedicated online mastering studio. During my 10 years working at the audio production company, I'd actually recorded a lot of rap music, including grime MCs as well, in a broadcast studio scenario. So I'm familiar with recording rap vocals. Now, as you can see, it's a high-end service. You can see here there's a high-end analog rack, and I also quite happy to use the digital precision of software tools as well. The room here is very well acoustically treated. There's 28 bass traps. There's lots of absorption and diffusion. You can see I use the PMC IB1S full range mastering grade speakers. They go down to 25 Hz in room, and it's a very linear acoustic, so I can make very accurate judgments about the bottom end in your tracks. Now obviously, in mastering hip hop music, the vocal, the rap itself is going to be very important for any styles of hip hop that do have a rap involved. This will be the focal point. I'll be listening out for little clicks and other mouth sounds and pops, of course, and trying to remove those if they still exist, if they haven't been heard during the mixing process. Now, of course, the bottom end in hip hop is extremely important. The kick drum and the bass has got to be sitting just in the right region, the right tonality that works with your mix of music. In this room, I can hear all the details from top to bottom. This goes to 25 Hz in this room, courtesy of the PMC IB1 speakers. So I can hear all the details in your music. And the goal for me will be to make tonal, dynamic and possibly stereo image adjustments and tweaks to make sure that your music reaches its full potential, so it sounds as good as it possibly can when it gets released. And all of these little adjustments add up to be a sum greater than their individual parts. I also have the tools and techniques to get the perceived volume up as transparently as is possible to do so. When mastering hip-hop, much the same as mastering other types of music, I'll be listening out for clicks, glitches and extraneous noises, so there's a high degree of quality control that goes into the mastering process. Included in the price of mastering, if requested at the time a payment is put through for the mastering service itself, you can have a free mix appraisal. So please just ask in the body of an email when you get in contact with me. So if you would like me, Barry Gardner, to master your hip hop music, then please don't hesitate to get in contact with me. You can do so by email or by phone. And thanks for watching this short video on mastering hip hop.